Hey everybody, welcome. So today I thought I'd do something different because I've seen a lot of videos and I even did a video about this. So I decided to take you guys to this little city known as New York. 8 million people population-wise. It's not a big city. It can't compare to any of the major ones in, China, Shanghai or Guangzhou or Beijing. But I'm here in this place. It's called the Moynihan Train Hall. As you can see, wow, I'm so shocked. It doesn't look anything like what these videos are telling you, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't believe it. There's such things that exist here. And so I'm walking through, there's a lot of people. I'll show you the second floor, but the first floor is pretty amazing. It's very open. So take a look here. So every one of these lead down to their specific lane or gate, I guess you would call them. But it's a very big open space. And you can see all these people here. It's about 5 o'clock, so it's rush hour. And yeah, can you imagine that? In the United States, you can go to this beautifully built place and it's filled with people. You have these cool looking shops around here. You got a flower shop there, you got these big LED screens, and everything just looks super nice, okay? Great infrastructure. You couldn't find this stuff in China, right? This is what China looks like.
首先我们已经到窑了，过窑了。
When it comes to talking about things like, can you shop? Can you dine here? Can you get food while you travel? Of course, I'm gonna show you that right now. So take a look at this stair here. It looks beautiful. Wow, look at the flooring, so clean. There is no sign of homeless people anywhere. There's no sign of violence, no sign of teenagers.
True, but with 1.4 billion people, it's not every government that can have this law and order. And
gang members, anything like that. It's just regular people going about their days. And you can really feel that it's a safe place. You can go in here anytime during the day or during the night, as I have done, which I'll show you later in the video. I actually strolled around Lower Manhattan the other day, and I really, everywhere I look, it just feels so safe, and everything was so well done. It's beautiful. You have infrastructure that takes you to the Statue of Liberty, which basically is, in China, there's no such thing as statue or liberty, because they destroyed all those statues, but there's no liberty, obviously, because the CCP does that. And yeah, it's amazing here. You can take a ferry boat that takes you to the Statue of Liberty, and then you can take another ferry boat that takes you to another state, New Jersey. Can you imagine that? That's like infrastructure on top of infrastructure. And for more infrastructure, you can go to a subway station, and that takes you to a train that takes you across America. That is infrastructure, okay? But let me show you this. This is a food court for the Moynihan, and then you can go and you can enjoy some food. You got all sorts of fancy looking shops here and dining areas. You got a nice bar on this side. Okay. So one of my favorite restaurants is actually here. It's called Chopped, and we're just going to the shopping section now. They even got sushi here that you can just go and enjoy some while waiting for your train. Right? And did you know New York City has 3, okay, not 1, but 3 airports. Can you imagine that? And yeah, infrastructure on infrastructure. Okay, so we got this one here, which is a newsstand. It's called I don't know if you can see it, Gotham News. Okay, I don't know. Looks pretty fancy to me. Don't have that in China, right? You got more baking stuff here. Let me show you. You got a bake shop, Starbucks. Look at that, beautiful. And just everywhere you look, it's so clean. Can you imagine this in China? This is not what a subway station would look like in China. It's absolutely amazing. So we're now on the second floor of the train hall, which is much quieter because people tend to be downstairs waiting for the train. Take a look at that. Look how many people there are. This is a much better shot of how big this place really is. And if you think about it, there's all these signs that tell you which street you want to go, which avenue you want to go. You got these ticketed room areas, which here you can wait. They got nice wooden seats there. And look at all these people. Look at the beautiful art. Look how clean this is. So everywhere I walk to, it's just cleanness, cleaning it. It's just really clean, spotless, okay? Let me show you the ground, okay? Just nice marble grounds all the way through. You got plants, right? You got these signs, just great infrastructure to tell you exactly where things are. But I'm gonna show you more of this. Take a look at that. Wow, glass through in the ceiling. Look at that. Yeah, just absolutely amazing. I love taking walks and then showing you the most generic parts of the city. It's amazing. You have all of these people from China on the internet telling you how bad America is, right? Those people are in their mom's basements. They're trolls. They have no idea. I'm actually in America and I'm here telling you there is no crime. Everything's so clean. Even these old buildings, look at this. Spotless. Amazing, right? I'm totally not hiding anything from you guys that I would not otherwise show because I'm making a video and my purpose is to paint how great America is. I'm definitely not paid by the CIA. All right, I've been walking for a while, so let's take a break and talk about our sponsor for today's video. If you're like me, who loves to wear the same pair of shoes forever and is always hunting for the best shoe that has three things, which is comfort, style, and most importantly, quality, then Vessi's new urban style Courtside Classic is the right shoe for you. The classic look of the Courtside Classic goes really well with any combination in the office, work meetings, business casual, long pants or short. Let me tell you about my experience with the Courtside Classic. Over the weekend, I first did a work meeting on Friday, then I took the Courtside Classic to the streets of New York City and into the subway. I did about 5 hours in Lower Manhattan, strolling around the river, just enjoying the scenery and the sunset. First of all, because of the extra support, my feet were not hurting at all. And I have wide feet, so many sneakers are quite tight for me in the front, but the Courtside Classics were comfortable in that part too. Like I said, they go really well with any combination of outfits. The soft vegan leather upper gave me agility, while the anti-slip rubber sole ensured I was ready for all aspects of the urban terrain. And my feet were thanking me after the long day, for sure. Thank you to Vessi. So make the most out of your city life with the vintage style comfort sneakers, the Courtside Classics. Discover more fantastic styles at vessi.com/davidzhang. Get your pair today and get an automatic 15% off your first pair purchase at checkout. And be ready to stay cool and dry. So this is the weird tree. Not really my cup of tea, but show you more of this. Wow, look what I found, guys. You can't believe this. Garbage cans, wow, they even, what is this, recycled by the categories? You got landfill, paper, and bottles. Can you imagine that? Oh my gosh, just absolutely amazing. I can't believe it. What else is there to say? America is just way too ahead, way too advanced. Look at all these carts in the streets. This is a pretty scene of the city. You see all the way down to, I don't know, maybe Soho or lower parts of Midtown. And then over here, you got a weird pinkish, purplish, reddish, I don't know what color it really is, but yeah, that's there for you. You got these little seating areas, I'll show you here. So you got these nice little seating areas. You can have a seat amidst all of this concrete. Woo! Okay, so over there is the one of the ends, and behind me here is where you can go shop. So really, you have everything here. Even though this is like a very small city, if you know what I mean. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, this is the railroad. It used to be the track for one of the subway lines, and they turned it into a little garden now. Just what kind of situation we're talking about. In the background, you know, you got nice buildings. Yeah, I mean, it's like this everywhere in America. It's pretty crazy. You know, you walk around, there's no homeless people. You can take a really nice highway down to the bridge, which is a great infrastructure. And from the bridge, you can, you know, take a ferry to another infrastructure, then go to the airport for a third infrastructure. It's just infrastructure everywhere. And you know, you see nice cars on the street. You have the police, so it's super safe outside, and there's like no crime at all. And I've never heard of anything related to homeless people. I don't even know what they are. Okay, those things don't exist. I don't understand what they are. But every intersection you see just very peaceful. It's quite nice. Okay, not a lot of people either. So here's some siren in the background. I don't know what that is. Practically there's no crime here, so who needs police when you don't have crime? As we're walking down the street, it's a good time to talk about what I've observed in these 2 days traveling this beautiful city. One of them is that wherever you go, you feel totally safe. I was walking there about, pretty late at night, and there's really no reason for me to feel like I was threatened by anything. All right, just got out of the subway, and let me tell you, it was such a clean cart. Actually, I tried to get onto the first one, but then there's too many people during rush hour getting off work, so I ended up going on the second one, which ended up being the new A-Train cart. So everything inside was beautiful. They even got these green lights that will lit up on which side of the door to open for you. So advanced. Such amount of infrastructure. Okay, so where we're at now is this mall that basically connects the PATH train system. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so many beautifully designed shops and elements here. Okay, so let me show you this. So this is the second floor. There's shops all around here. Super clean. There's no garbage everywhere. There's no trash, right? And then we go down here. That's like the main hall. Got lots of different shops. And up there you see this, wow, just this beautiful design. The glass mixture with the columns. And down that way, again, also a lot of different shops. So we can take a look around. But just, I don't know if you can see it, but down there, there's that blue sign that says PATH train. That's where people go back to New Jersey. You got these beautiful statues here. You got places for people to sit. Anywhere you look, take a look at this. Look at on the ground here. There is no trash. It's not dirty at all. Unlike in China, where you don't see people fighting. And that was one of the things I noticed about the PATH train. The subway that I was taking. Nobody was rushing to get on. You actually have a civil order. People get off first, and then more people get on. So when I was walking around New Jersey yesterday, there were gyms, restaurants were open late. We even saw a performance. That was beautiful. It's just super safe out here, you know? There's no crime around, there's nothing like that, just people minding their own business. Everybody's hanging out by the park. Look at this. Yeah, I definitely cannot say the same when I'm back in China, so. Yeah, so I'm just walking in this like small alleyway, you know, feels so safe. Look, we got paved roads out here, we have street lights, and you have people walking like it's dark out, but you know, there's no crime. You really feel safe in this part of town, and really all over the town. Getting a little darker now. See, this is Wall Street, World Trade Center. Look at these beautiful stone stairs. All right, look at these lights. Everywhere is just super well done, super well designed, super beautiful. The spiky things over there. We're gonna walk across the street and take a look. You got police everywhere, so if you really need to, you know, ask them for help, but I really don't need it because this, I mean, it's the safest place in the world. Look at this. And you know, while in China they're always promoting anti-Japanese hate, right, anti-American hate, people were even celebrating and clapping and cheering when 9/11 happened 23 years ago. So that's a whole different story. I don't know, for some reason hearing the sound of the water, I feel a different kind of way. It's actually only my second time ever coming here, and it always gives me a really sad but also kind of, I guess you would say, a moment of remembrance. Obviously I was very young when this happened, but still. And this is what it looks like from the outside. Look at that. I don't even know how to describe it. You know, they always have these designers and they got weird things going on. Got it right there. Very nice. All right. And you know, I can walk around everywhere in the city and things like that. You really feel the growth, right? This is such a small part of town. But it looks amazing, so futuristic, so great, right? It's like you get a combination of arts and culture and the power that's involved in it, especially given this kind of environment. And you have people doing all sorts of things, right? You got people walking around, you got people running, strolling. No sign of homeless people anywhere. It's pretty crazy. I've been to a few locations now. There's nobody on the street to really question you or rob you or anything like that. Can't say the same about China, obviously. You see just all these people out here eating at night, casually strolling around the streets of New York at night, totally safe. And there's you know, there's sketchy areas, but there's really nothing to worry about, because that's how it's supposed to be, apparently. But it's supposed to be the most generic and, I guess, pretty good pizza, a quintessential slice of New York.
Wow, that's really smart.
Yeah, so we have like a bunch of them in our pockets.
If I had to compare this to Prince Street pizza, this is like nothing. It's okay. And that's the story of apparently what's good. It's just having people outside eating. That's supposed to represent something, apparently. I guess when your spending is downgraded, it must mean a lot then.